Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be a community update for November 1st, 2019. Going to be going over mainly the Madame Serris event and whether or not you should be going for it. I'm also going to be doing a live summoning of me trying to get Madame Serris, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes live here on camera. I'll also be covering the tournaments and the events and all the offers going on in game, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so first off, let's just go ahead and pull up the news post here. Madame Serris, you might hear me call her MS for short, but basically what we're getting right now is a summoning event with the bonus chance of acquiring MS. And the thing that I'm disappointed in is this doesn't coincide with a ×2 chance for epics and legendaries. I wish they would do these like summoning events in correlation with a bonus chance to the shards. I think the community would really love that, and it'd be a good gesture to the player base. But, you know, obviously we can't get everything we want. It is still cool that they're at least giving us this because she is a very cool hero, and I will go ahead and pull her up so that we can kind of make a decision if you should go for her or not and kind of what she's good at. She is going to be in the Dark Elves, and she is a Void support. Now, first off, she looks very cool. I love her aesthetics. Got the Halloween witch theme going on here. An A1 that's going to attack one enemy with a chance to place fear. And then this chance is going to, increase if it's under a debuff, and the chance increases even more if it's under 2 debuffs. She's based on attack. Then we've got this AoE 3-turn cooldown that is going to be a 40% chance of stealing a random buff from each target. We can book that up to 50%. Places a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns if any buff is stolen. Places a true fear debuff for 1 turn on enemies who have buffs stolen. This is an insane A2 for dungeons. It is got so much utility. Stealing buffs, blocking buffs, placing true fear. Gonna be just insane value on a 3-turn cooldown AoE. She'll do both damage and utility. Then we've got an A3, remove all buffs from all enemies. Place a 50% decrease attack debuff and a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 3 turns. We can book this down to 4 turns. This is an incredible ability for like the Minotaur. We're gonna lower its defenses, make it hit less hard. So if you're struggling to get, to level 15 in the Minotaur, she's Void. She'll be great in a role like that with all that AoE damage, lowering defense, lowering attack. So the thing about the thing that I like about her compared to someone like Harvester Jack is she brings utility versus both minions and bosses. The Harvester Jack legendary summoning event, he's mainly just a trash mob CC'er. He doesn't bring a whole lot of utility versus bosses. Because of her A3 here, she brings a ton of utility versus even the boss fight. We've got a passive that places a shield buff on this champion equal to 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn when attacked, while under a shield buff has a 35% chance of placing a fear debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. So again, just a great ability for her to sustain and you keep those fears and CC up. And then she gets a lot of her boss utility out of this A3. A 100 base speed is good, so she is based on attack, so she's going to be a little bit tougher to keep alive. Remember, champions that scale with defense and HP are going to have a little bit more sustain and can scale both their toughness and their damage at the same time. We don't get any sort of toughness off of attack, but she is a very good, well-rounded champion that does CC, AoE, and boss utility. Good base speed. She's got a passive. She's Void, so she'll never be weak. Very good champion, very good epic. So, I guess to wrap up my discussion about her before I move on to other things, should you go for it? Voids are not buffed right now, so it's tough for me to fully recommend that you go for, spending all of your voids. So I'm iffy on it. I guess it really comes down to how impatient you are with your shards. It's definitely not a bad time to pull your voids, because if you get her, she's a very cool champion. She's very good in faction wars, and she's very good in many different areas of the game. Not good in the clan boss. but going to bring a lot of utility in general areas and faction wars. So I'm going to go for her softly. I'm not going to go hard in the paint and spend $100 to try to get her, but I am going to summon my voids and maybe buy one offer here live during the video, and we'll see if we can't get her. But that's kind of my stance on that, is I'm neutral. You're definitely not wrong if you go for her, and you're not wrong if you wait for voids to maybe be buffed with an X2 chance. So there's kind of an argument to be made on both sides of the fence. Now let's dive into the event that went live today. It is going to be the Arena Assault, and this is a pretty easy event. We got a week. You can see I'm already halfway done, and the cool thing about this event is if you ever buy like those Conqueror packs, they come with 3 Arena token refills. I've got a few of those saved up, so I've got some Arena token refills. That's how I was able to get halfway done with this thing in one day. Well, I guess not quite halfway, because the bars get tougher as you go down. So I'm actually only, you know, like a third of the way through or something. But yeah, definitely doable for free to play. So I do like the event in general. It's got one of the fusion requirements, an Armentine skeleton that's very easy to acquire if you're just an active player, so I like that. And then the rewards are pretty consistent value. So all in all, it's a decent event. It's nothing amazing, but it's definitely not a bad event, and I'm okay with this. So in terms of the tournaments, I think it's the same old. I don't think we got anything new as of like today. Yeah, the champion training tournament is ending soon, so make sure you're you know, at least getting your fusion requirements in if you're going for that. I'm currently in first on here, so I hope that stays and I get this this full epic relentless you know, set of epic 6-star. That would be fun. All right, now let's go over all these offers before we do our live summoning session and see if I can't get Madame Serris live on camera here. Okay, so the void offer, let's go over this here. We've got $24.99, and let's actually bump these down before I forget. Get the shards right. We're getting 7 voids, 250,000 silver, which is basically just enough to pull the shards. You're not getting any extra. 250 gems, and yeah, we can see it comes out in good. It's pretty solidly valued. It comes out to something I'd be willing to pay about $27 for. It's priced at $25. So yeah, I'll definitely scoop up one of them, and I've already spent a decent amount on raid in the last week or two, so I don't want to spend a lot, but this is something that I will scoop up just to try to get this champion here live on the video. And special skill book, this one is probably going to grade out in the red. $34.99, and then we've got 500k, 500 gems, delete that, and 3 legendary books. Yep, that comes out in the red, so one that I can't really recommend there. This Cruel set is a good set, especially for Madame Serris. It'd be a very good set for her, but $40 for this is too pricey. This is one that I would not recommend. Conqueror pack, very good, especially for the arena event going on right now, so we're getting pretty good value out of that pack usually. That one is kind of a daily offer. The bonus offer pack, this one's interesting because we actually get a month to think about this one. I think this one will be okay, at least the one that I got here. So let's clear this. Let's go 1,000 energy, 800 gems, and then 5 ancients, 3 voids, and 1 sacred. All right, yeah, so this comes out as an excellent offer at a 2.45. Especially with the 3 voids, it might be worth scooping up now and pulling it to try to get MS. But I'm probably going to buy the 7 voids and then wait a little bit on this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But definitely a pretty good offer there. I do like that one. It's got some good chances to pull a good champion. So we're cool with that. All right. Now let's go ahead and nope, we're not going to go there. We're going to go here, and we're going to do this live on camera during the video. See if we can't pull her. All right. So we're buying this. It's on my other monitor here. All right. Okay, so we got that. And boom, boom, boom. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. Let's try to get Madame Serris. odds are extremely low that I'll get her. You know, it's tough to even get an epic out of a void when they're not buffed. So, and then it is an X10 chance of getting her if I pull an epic, but definitely going to be tough to come by here. Oh, when it lagged like that, I thought it was going to be a legendary or something. Sometimes when you get that little pause, that little lag, you get a legendary out of that. So definitely bad luck so far here. Painkeeper's a good rare. She is one that I already have and use, though. Man, that'd be a big rip if I pull all these and don't even get an epic, wouldn't it? Cold Heart's another good rare. Skirmisher also another very good rare in terms of a rare champion. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me live on camera. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. I'm going to pull all these voids and not get one epic. Now I'm getting nervous. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey. Yes. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay. Lucky. Lucky. Well, there you go. So, I guess that's kind of the RNG of the pull. Was worth it for me to go for her. Now I have her, and I can kind of max her out and test her and get that done. So, wow. Heart's beaten. I thought I was going to get 0 epics. I pulled her, so that's super exciting. And, okay, cool. Yeah. All right. There you have it. Okay. So, I'm going to dive into getting her maxed out ASAP. Oh, and remember, we got to do our sparring pit, even if we're live. It's a priority. But yeah, I'm gonna dive into I guess I know what I'm doing the rest of the night. I'm gonna be trying to max out Madame Serris so I can get a guide out ASAP. Hopefully within the next 2 days we can get her maxed out, get her geared, get her tested, see exactly what she's capable of. So yeah, so that's gonna kind of do it for this video. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.